Hello everybody, it's Acorn, and today we're going to be continuing with my honorable mentions series where we take a look at, again, 4 maps that were just shy of map features, and we take a look at them. They're more intermediate maps, but they're still very nice maps. So the first map is called ProtecttheHEUOS by SAMMICHEATERPRO, and the game type is Guardians. And now this is going to be a holdout style infection map, and it will be a 3-hit conversion also, which is pretty cool. And so basically the humans won't be able to jump. It's kind of like Nazi zombies, except there's no progressive barriers. You know, you can't go anywhere. You're just stuck in the same place. And it's a pretty cool map. The aesthetics are nice, not anything special. I didn't really want to feature it just because there's nothing special in this map. That's what I felt. I think it had some nice aesthetics, but it just felt kind of, I'm sorry to say this, but it's kind of bland, I feel. It had some nice things. Gameplay was alright. It wasn't amazing either, and so I just didn't think it quite deserved a full feature. I thought the weapons played really nice, and it had a really nice theme to it, you know, kind of just like a log cabin or like a cabin theme. I don't know exactly, but I think it felt pretty nice, and I enjoyed playing on this map. Again, it's a nice map, but I didn't think it quite deserved a full feature. And now we're going to go to Crosshairs by TheBloodBath22, and I've never heard of this guy, but this isn't a terrible map. This will just play any Slayer game type, Infinity Slayer, Slayer Pro, and it's really cool. It has a couple problems, that's why I didn't feature it. It has like weapon problems, I feel. It had some structures that were just awkward to walk on. It had some really weird like geometry, and also there's one problem that you could get on the roof of this middle structure, and we had Sammich in this map, and he was just ridiculous. I mean, you'll see here some of his snapshots, but he seriously was just shutting us down the entire game, and it was just no fun for my team at all. It was terrible. This is actually his gameplay. I mean, because my gameplay, I seriously got like 3 kills, and that was at like the very beginning. Once he got the sniper, he just shut us down, and it was impossible to do anything. So I did like this map. I just think it was so hard to do anything because of Sammich. Sammich, if you're hearing this, I hate you. Just kidding, I love you, but you know, sometimes you're just too hard to play with, man. Anyways, let's go on to this next map, and this is called Confluence, and it was made by Tom Cruise. That's right. Tom Cruise is playing Halo now, and he's making Forge maps. That's what I'm talking about. And this will play best with Slayer Pro or Infinity Slayer, but mostly Slayer Pro. And this is a really cool looking map. It's very different from other Slayer maps, which is why I wanted to put it in this. It feels more like a Halo 3 map. It doesn't feel like most Slayer maps where it's really clean. It's kind of like a UNSC based map. It has a lot of cool pieces that you don't really see in a lot of other maps, and I really happen to like it. The gameplay wise, it had some struggling issues, but I won't really go over that. Like a couple of the things, some of the weapon choice, like there's an ensign in the middle and a sticky det. I just feel like his weapons weren't very well picked. Ensigns don't really work on Slayer maps. And the dance floor in the middle I feel was a bit open, and there's just some other problems like that, but I really love this map. The aesthetics on it is very different, as I said, which is really why I liked it. And here's Sinzel being himself, trying to betray me. I mean, gosh, he was like AFK for half the game, and the other half of the game is just trying to betray me. This kid, sometimes, man, sometimes really gets on my nerves. So yeah, here you can see some of the gameplay. There's not a lot to talk about. It's cool. It has some flow problems again. That's why I didn't want to feature it. Dance floor is a bit open, but I really like the aesthetics, and that's why I did want to feature it on this series. And there I get assassinated. Next map is called Strikes and Spares, and this was made by KryPTiic, and the game type is NoSafePlace. And this, as you can see, I hope, is a bowling alley, and it's really cool. It's kind of like a destructed bowling out. It's a destructed bowling alley, and there's some pretty nice aesthetics around here, as you can see there. I did feel, though, why I didn't want to feature it is just because I feel like he could have added more to the main like bowling alley area. No one goes there. I mean, there's that whole like half of the map where just no one ever goes. They go get the weapons and then come back to the other area. And here, look at that! Look at that! It's DDR. It's Dance Dance Revolution. I love that. I love his arcade area. That's what made me really love this map. Just that one arcade area. I just feel like he could have added some more things to this map, though, like aesthetic-wise, like that whole section over there. He could have done some more things. I really like the arcade, as I said, but other than that, I think it's a little bit bland. And also, I did get some frame rate while in the corners of the map, so everyone, you guys should try to watch out for that. I don't know how he could have fixed that, because if he did try to fix that, it wouldn't look like a bowling alley as much. But I feel like he could, could have tried to fix that a bit, the frame rate. But this map is really cool. I don't know why the zombies are green, but here I get taken out because I'm an idiot. And then, oh yeah, here's another thing. We could break the map in this tiny little way. I get the sticky det from behind over there, and I go and actually get this mongoose out of where it is. Because you can see it's kind of like a mongoose game where it's like a racing game. you know, I think that's a pretty cool aesthetic, but we were actually able to get it out like that. But, I mean, it didn't really do anything because we got taken out so quickly. Right here, you'll see that we get taken out. But that's about it. This is a pretty good map, too. I really love this map. Guys, go ahead and give them all a download. Don't forget to comment, rate, and don't forget to subscribe, guys. I love you all. Peace.